Hello everyone, and welcome back to Athletic Training Tuesdays. My name is PJ.
And my name is Rachel, and we're part of the Centenary University Athletic Training Staff through St. Luke's University Health Network. For those of you who do not know what Athletic Trainer Tuesdays are, this is where we provide you with the most up-to-date evidence and research on athletic training topics to help you throughout your season and daily activities. This week we're focusing on medial tibial stress syndrome, which is also known as Shin Splints.
So, I'm sure most of you have heard of shin splints before, but how many of you are aware that there's actually two types of shin splints?
Not me.
First, a person may experience shin splints due to pain signals being sent from their main weight-bearing bone in their leg, the tibia. Usually this means the person is running too frequently for their body's level of conditioning and their bone is unable to remodel after the frequent loading. This can be dangerous since if the bone is unable to remodel and heal after being loaded, it may eventually fracture. This is what's known as a stress fracture.
The other form of shin splints is caused by the muscles of the calf pulling on their attachment sites of the bone. This is also usually caused by running too frequently or for excessive periods of time with their current level of conditioning. This is a frequent condition many athletes develop early in their season due to not coming into the season fit enough. This also may occur in the middle of the season due to the body's reduced time to rest and recover in between sessions, and this is what we normally see.
So we already started to touch on the main population who is affected by shin splints, but now we wanted to detail some of the specific risk factors associated with it. The three main factors that we were going to talk about today are the person's level of conditioning, their biomechanical efficiency with regards to their running form, and the use of proper footwear. Like mentioned earlier, athletes who do not prepare properly for their season by conditioning adequately are at an increased risk for developing shin splints. With regards to biomechanics, people with flat feet, tighter IT bands, weaker hip abductors, and those who place more pressure under the medial aspect of their feet are at an increased risk as well.
Footwear can play a major role in shin splint development as well. Wear and tear in your shoes can reduce the amount of cushion and stability provided with those shoes. This increases the amount of force absorbed by your tibia, which eventually leads to higher risk of developing MTSS. As a general rule of thumb, those with high arches should wear a shoe that has more cushion, and those with flat feet should wear a shoe that has more stability. There are many factors involved in the development of shin splints. However, some of the more common ones are changing running surfaces while training, usually going from turf to gym floor, changes in training volume, reducing integrity of your footwear, and too much load for endurance level of that musculature.
Alright, so let's move on to the part of the video that actually matters. What to do once you start to develop shin splints. So for starters, the best way to ward off shin splints is to foam roll and stretch at least once a day, preferably after training or practice. Pain develops after muscles become tight and then progressively sore over time. Consistency is key, especially in season, because like Rachel mentioned earlier, there's not a whole lot of time to recover in between sessions. Be aware of your own previous medical history. If you're someone who developed shin splints in the past, there's a good chance you'll develop them again unless you change your approach to treatment.
Alright, so we have an MTSS protocol established here at Centenary University, and it mainly focuses on reducing that comfort, and it starts with that very first treatment. So you can see our protocol in the links below this video, and we encourage you to look out for that protocol as well. Finally, the best way to reduce your chances of developing this condition is by training at the frequency, volume, and intensity that your coaches will push you at during your off-season workouts. As always, we appreciate you tuning in to another Athletic Trainer Tuesday here at Centenary University. The research references used in this talk can be found at the Centenary University online database, and the citations are in the description below this video. Good luck to all of our spring sports who are just starting up, and of course, good luck to those winter sports heading into postseason and playoffs. And as always,
Go Cyclones!